All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Shogun, episode 9.
Let's go.
Penultimate
but also,
episode.
damn, you'll be missed, Hiramatsu.
Yeah, you will be missed.
Holy shit.
We have had a lot of death in the last couple episodes.
Uh-huh.
People dying for Toranaga, and people dying because, in a lot of ways, of Toranaga.
And a lot more are about to,
Die.
meet their end.
Yeah. Toranaga has set up the perfect circumstance. Everything is lined up.
Yep.
Exactly as he's wanted. He's basically been able to improv out of all the disasters, like losing his army,
Losing his
being
son.
cut off from allies, losing his closest people near him emotionally.
Yep.
But now he's set the trap. The bait is him.
The
as
boys
always.
are about to go on a rampage, and I am here for it.
I am here for it. I am excited for them to go get some guns.
Yep. Like this
Go
is
get some guns.
This is basically like, when like the two mischievous brothers are like, all right, we're going to go out and raise hell. And then suddenly like the sister shows up on their parents' orders to be like, and now I'm here as chaperone. And they're like, wait, what? No one was supposed to know about this.
Right. This was supposed to be our thing.
It's supposed to be our thing.
Mom and Dad said, "Gambate."
Right. And it's like, oh, okay. That's right.
But this was our scheme to swipe candy bars from the grocery store. It's like,
Congratulations, John. You made them think it was their idea.
exactly. Oh my gosh.
I'm ready.
Okay. I want to see Toranaga and his true face. I want to see him unveiled here. He has done such a good job of keeping it all down deep beneath the surface.
Yep.
I want to see his eightfold defense be completely let down of his own accord.
Right.
That might be saved for the last episode, but
Maybe, but
at the very least,
it's gonna be hype as
At the
hell.
very least, this is gonna be so freaking cool.
Yes.
We have got the base in Macau that is definitely going to come up this episode. That is very much just on the table. It's just been sitting there waiting for time there. We also are going to have probably some ship action.
Oh, for sure.
Very, very excited for.
Although we also might not, and then maybe it's just we got a ship and sorry.
I mean, that's possible, but I'm
Yeah.
so excited here. So y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Flashback.
Maybe?
It's not any time near winter. It's a dream,
Yeah.
a nightmare.
Oh, we're back then when
Oh my god.
Okay.
Just wants it to be over. Fuck.
Okay.
チムにはあなたは若すぎる。私もあなたより少し年上なだけですが、悲しみや喪失感を知っています。でも神は何らかの目的で神に生かされたの
Yeah,
で
your
す。
life has value beyond what you would know. And
Our Father, who art in
life is precious, yeah.
hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
Whoa.
Is this where it started?
Yeah, did she start basically to use this as a way to kind of cope
Anchor
with
herself? Yeah.
Because it has to start somewhere, even if now it's used as a kind of a political tool and stuff,
Right.
you know. It's interesting how even someone that's not necessarily perfect intentions or what have you can end up doing something that ends up saving somebody's life, you know?
It's not corruption if there's nothing good there to start.
Right.
All
It's the
right.
sky, yep.
Here we go.
Let's do it. All right.
わしはこのクソみたいな
Fun. Okay. Yep. I love it. We've abandoned our lord.
Right.
His madness. Yabushige's got to sell this so well.
Lord Ono's family.
Ah.
Everyone in the castle is now a hostage to Ishido-sama.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're together again.
Yep. Hello.
Uh-huh.
Get some rest, Anjin-sama.
Yeah. And Anjin-sama, not
Right.
忍ぶことばかりでさぞ辛かったことでしょう。その上、しず様はこのようなひどいところで若様をご出産なされて、私もそばについていとうござりました。
虎長様から何かご伝言は？
All right, do your part. Yep.
Cool.
Cool.
Oh.
Yep.
Interesting. Not
Yep.
even looking at it.
Nope. Nope.
It's like she knows what this means.
Toranaga has given up.
Or
Or.
you are blind to their trickery.
This felt different. His most loyal vassal killed himself right in front of him. If John Blackthorne is here, it is only because he is trying to find his own way out.
Tempest in a bottle.
Ah. Nice.
War is coming.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Tempest in a bottle. Yep.
Cool. I like that they can, like, even if they don't know how or why, they can suss out what's going on.
In a lot of ways, because they're distant probably from the culture, they're able to
Right.
see the lines a little bit more clearly.
ではない。いいか。敵を味方につけるためじゃ。礼ぐらい正しくすればならん。それはね。それ。何をやっておる。お主が手本を見せろ。
Better.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
良いぞ。良いぞ。それじゃ。
何よ。
Nope.
もう口を開かなくてよい。
Don't speak. Yeah.
がっかりさせるでないぞ。
I love these two.
You shut the fuck up. No, no speak.
Yeah.
No. You're my bitch now. Like, I own you.
Truly a bromance for the ages.
I know.
様と盟約を結びたいと望んでおる。そもそも一人の大名が日の本の銃を独り占めするというのは異なこと。そうは思われませんか。
Yeah.
どうでも構わぬわ。
Ah.
その万人は間もなく教会の手に落ちるのじゃ。
キリシタン同士の退屈な諍いをつ。
Yeah.
安心殿に手出しは無用。これは拙者のものでござるゆえ。
Oh.
Good evening.
Oh. Nice.
山右近貞長。
Yes.
Member of the Council of Regents.
Ah, yes, the most humble servant of the Lord on high.
I don't trouble myself too much with the matters of faith. I am, however, a student of trade,
Yes.
and I can tell you that we have quite enough pirates merchants in this country already.
Yeah.
Your kind arrived here too late.
My kind. I am not a pirate.
Fun.
Okay.
I love him being like, no, I'm going to address him in English here.
Yeah.
This is good. I have so much tension for Mariko specifically, not
Yeah.
as much for Blackthorne or Yabushige.
I think Mariko's going to be fine.
Oh, I hope so, but
The one I'm actually worried about most is Yabushige.
長様の名代として大老衆に降伏いたしまする。また太閤殿下の素晴らしき奥方様のご逝去には心よりお悔やみ申し上げまする。
謀反人の言葉は虚しいの。
yeah.
長様を大坂から逃がしたのは騙されたからであって。
それは貴殿が騙されて上善を殺す前のことか。それとも後のことか。
Oh, that, yeah.
よしろ。さくら。安心殿、我らはよく試みたがどうなることやら。
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. This is, yeah. Oh.
All right, game face on.
Oh.
The performance of the lifetime.
The cross prominently displayed. Mm-hmm. The white garb.
Yo, 坂に戻られたマリコ殿。
Looking at her directly.
長殿の様子など聞かせてくださらぬか。
我が殿はまだ悲しみに暮れるばかり。当然ながらご子息の死に打ちひしがれておられまする。
子など他に何人もおるではないか。
そなたに会えると嬉しい限りじゃマリコ殿。
Yeah, here we go. Far too long.
Yeah.
私は安土城で何年も一緒に過ごしたのじゃ。歌会でよく競い合ったのを覚えておられるか。
覚えておりまする。
こたび大王院様を忍んで歌会を開くことになっておる。
Could they maybe speak plainly through poetry in a way that only they would understand?
Or
行きながら夕べにかすむカレーかな。
yeah, this is her trying to suss her out, I think.
歌会はご遠慮申し上げまする。
何をおっしゃる。
申し訳ござりませぬが、その折私はここにはおりませぬ。明日桐の方、静の方と共に大坂を立ちまするゆえ。
Oh.
Bold of you to state that.
Yeah.
られる殿のところにございまする。私はお二方の友を務めるよう申しつかりました。
奴は、殿はその方らが申したように一つ。
So why not just wait till he's here, right?
静様はもう何ヶ月も虎長様にお会いしておりませぬ。そして殿は生まれたばかりの若様にもまだ会えずじまいでござります。
マリコ殿。
Yeah.
この私事については。
Yeah, this is not.
They're not allowed to leave, but we don't want to say that openly.
期日までに我が殿と共に大坂に戻ってまいりまする。私たちがここで囚われているのではない限り。
ここに囚われの者などおらぬ。方はどう思われるか。
どういたします
よろしい。マリコ殿にはそれまでここに留まっていただく。
光栄に
Perfect.
ござりまする。
Perfect. That just stirred that little bit of.
私の第一の務めは我が殿にお仕えすることであり、その殿から出立するよう申し
I cannot respect that command.
Yeah.
一刻も遅らせることはできませぬ。
この件はもうしまいじゃ。
この件をしまいにするのは私の話を最後まで聞いてからにしてくださります。
Oh shit. Let's go, Mariko.
私は踏みつけにされる小作人ではござりませぬ。偉大なる武将明智仁斎の娘にございまする。
Oh, damn.
大老衆の戦議を待たれよ。もう話すことはござらん。
Okay, you're gonna keep pushing? No. Did your part?
She doesn't need to get the last word because what he said was hot air.
Right.
どういうおつもりであんなことをなさったのじゃ。正気の沙汰とは思う。自分のなさったことは分かっておいでじゃな。そなたは虎長様の名代じゃ。それは拙者も一度も分かっておる。虎長様は何を。
Yeah. Clearly he's planning something. What is going on? Yeah, but
虎様の目を離さぬか。
藪重様。
なんじゃ。
藪重様の平凡を乱すつもりはござりませぬ。どなた様の平凡も
what are you gonna say?
他におられるのはご自分の目的があってのこと。恐れ入りまするが失礼させてくださりませ。今日はとても疲れました。
I'll bet you are.
カレーなんてまずい歌じゃ。春にカレーの歌を読む者がどこにおる。来いま。
There's a code, yeah.
I need rest. I must leave in the morning.
But you can't leave. They'll stop you. Judging by the armed guards everywhere I look. Probably by force.
Then Ishido-sama would be admitting I remain here by force.
Right.
As well as every lord and lady being kept prisoner in this castle.
Nice. Cool.
Walk into a sword just to prove the blade is sharp.
Yep. Exactly.
Please, Anjin-sama. You must not involve yourself.
I don't want anybody else to die.
Can you do this?
For me.
For the sake of everything we have been through.
An actual genuine question.
I am tired of being in this family.
Yeah.
These things they say about your name. I am always ashamed. And for what? What have I done?
We have nothing to be ashamed of.
Oh, this is her boy.
If you try to leave today, you will be held. And if you are disgraced,
Damn. Okay.
Just trying to hold on to something here.
Yep.
Yep. Watching. Yep. Damn, what a ploy.
And fully, like, dripped out. Just the size of those boxes makes me feel cramped looking at them getting into them.
Yeah, just, imagine, though, that you're still standing about 6 inches taller than these guys with helmets, though.
Right.
So, to scale and size, you're a monster here.
参りましょう。
皆の者
Oh, and she's not getting in one of them. She's
No.
going out in front. Oh,
No,
shit.
She's specifically walking into the blade.
Oh, my God. Yeah, everyone's here to see this.
全体に命を出されておられる。許可状が入りようでござる。
私は我が主君の命で江戸まで奥方様たちの友をいたしまする。どうぞお通しくださりませ。
You must make the first move and declare war.
許可状がなければどの大名もそのご家来衆も大坂城を出ることをまかりならぬと。
So Ishido declares war on all of Japan.
Yeah.
ならば致し方ござりませ。お切りくだされ。
Kill all of them. Yep. Yep. Fuck yeah! Oh! God, that was slick!
Holy shit.
We must leave.
Yeah.
マリコ様のご出立じゃ
Who wishes to die next?
Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and the regents are here too. Yep. Yep.
宮井殿、指揮をお願いいたしまする。
光栄にございますマリコ様
That is the loyalty.
Holy shit. And she's just standing there.
Yep.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yep. An honor.
Holy shit.
Yep. Yep. What impeccable men. What impeccable men. Like,
Holy shit.
here comes everybody else.
Now, what do you do when she walks forward?
Oh.
彼らの意に反してここに囚われていたということでございますね。
拙者が評議の場を設けまする
Nope.
私は虎長様の家臣で明確な命を受けてまいりました。
Uh-huh.
主君に従うことをお認めいただかねばなりませぬ。
Are you gonna let this happen?
And the way the whole thing with the bird being hung up is like a setup for this. Yeah, no one wants to be the one to do it.
The bravery. Holy shit.
道を開けてくださりませ。
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yes, I've been waiting for this. Once
Holy
I saw
shit.
Saw her training, like. Oh my god, that shot. Shit! Yep. Oh, dead. Yeah, all it would take is for just all of them to go in at once. They're doing a lot of good close-up shots so that we can see that it's... Yeah, that's your...
She's wanted to die this whole time.
Are you powerless too? Oh. Are you all watching? Yep.
同じキリシタンとして自害が大罪であることをご存知のあなた様に正式に解釈をお願いいたします。
Oh my god.
God, these just incredible, just fucking courage and
will of steel.
Just pure iron will.
Yep.
This is someone who's flirted with death so many years. Yeah. Do you realize the
who this is?
The decision, well, also the decision to make this moment here.
自分を死なせた大坂側を恥ずかしめようというのじゃ。
ちょっと過激ではござりません。
Hey, you overspeak a little bit. Shut up.
Doesn't even need to speak a word to reproach him.
Stares at him.
殿を死なせれば、大坂による家柄の高い者たちが黙っておりますまい。かといって、マリコ殿が出ていくことを許せば、他の人質も同じことを求めましょう。
She spelled it out so plainly.
What do you do?
石堂様の手の者に幽閉される前にかろうじて逃れてまいりました。よろしければご一緒にマリコ様をお待ちしとうござりまする。ようおいでくださりました。
Okay, yeah, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh shit. Okay, okay.
神道にお世継ぎの君よりお呼び出しじゃ。
Ah.
Really?
Sure.
Okay.
You're still somewhat interesting.
Right, but the real person you're here to talk to.
Yep.
あなたは日の本の言葉をまずまず喋れるそうじゃな。私の言うてることがわかるか？
はい。優しい言葉お使いいただく。
Yeah, yeah.
仕込まれたのであろうの。
Speaking of which. I'm under Toranaga's orders.
マガハンジン殿と戯れたいとお望みでな。
But you're here.
通詞もいるゆえ、そなたにご足。
Nice.
Oh, good. She did. Nice.
Yeah.
So they can.
It is a ruse to bring me before her. Please let us speak.
Yep.
私でお役に立てば光栄にござります。
Right, right, right. Very clever.
Yep.
引きをやめにせよ。
Oh.
駆け引きなどいたしておりませぬ。
You think this is a motherfucking game?
Yep.
と言おうと虎長殿の挑発行為は取り繕えぬぞ。虎長殿のおとりになったところで、そなたは自由の身にはなれぬ。
恐れながら思い違いをなさっておられます。
That's not my motive
我
here.
が殿の望みは
Right. He wasn't the one warmongering.
安心殿に伝えてくれぬか。我らがどのような間柄であったか。
Yeah, bring him into the context here.
Okay.
Cool.
幼い頃のマリコ殿は何事にも卒がなかった。己の立場をわきまえ、
She's
いつ
perfect.
部屋を出れば咎められぬか心得ておった。まこと。
You were always second to her. Yeah.
あの父は敵同士。親の苦難を子が受け継ぎ、戦の嵐は我らの城にも吹き荒れた。
We had each other in those moments. Yeah.
卒がなかった幼子は胸に怒りをためておったのじゃ。そして今は全てを滅ぼそうとしておる。
このようなこと。
Yep. Yep. Here we go.
にどうせよというのか。諦めて無駄死にせよと。華麗だな、華麗っていうのか。
そなたがやめろと申されたこの争いを終わらせることができるのはそなただけでこそ。
Yep. You literally have almost all the cards right now. There's so much she could do here. Oh.
Yeah, not gonna turn around and show that.
No.
We should go now.
I love that he just leaves no pomp or anything, no bow, just...
Yeah.
は散るがゆえに花なのでござりまする。
There's the real poetry right there.
Yeah.
Life and death are the same. Both can have value and purpose.
Only one is permanent. You have nothing to prove to these people. You've made your point. There's no need to die for it.
She won't make her point until she dies for it.
Yeah.
What I'm asking, what I'm begging, is, if not for good sense,
Yeah, yeah.
if not for God, then will you consider living for me?
Oh.
That's sweet, but no.
No.
But isn't going to respond to that. Just gonna leave. I like it.
Alright, Yabushige. It's time. Yep.
Are your balls nice and warm up in your belly?
仮に死を免じてもらいたいとの申してしかと受けたまわったと。されど一つ条件があると。
Oh.
Ah. Shit.
Our mind is set again.
Yes, it is. I wish to be confessed.
Then speak it here.
For all the years we have known each other, and for the little time that is left.
Auspicious May.
Oh. God, the pain he's just showing on his face of like powerlessness, wanting to just break the...
Fuck.
Yeah, they're doing this.
Yeah.
Watakushi Toda Mariko. 明智人妻の娘はこれを自世の句として残しまする。
Oh.
Oh, shit.
The paper, okay, okay.
解釈をお願いいたしまする。
He's not here.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to do it, John. It's gotta be you. Whoa, okay.
I will do it. Hell is no place I haven't already known. Let it from your mind.
Holy shit.
No way, wait.
Yeah. Is it?
教会上じゃまたすぐに戻ってくるのであるから愚かにも程があるが明日の朝にはたってかも。
Oh my god.
帰らせていただきとうござります。
同じく身内と共に帰らせていただきたく、道中の無事は請け負ってくだされたと思うて。
Yeah, that too.
許可状を申請すればよい。それで終わりじゃ。
Holy
おな
shit.
まな身で自害を盾に取り、お世継ぎの君のもてなしを侮るとは。不届き千万じゃ。
We won. We did it.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Yeah, that's...
Oh, that's
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, holds on to it with both hands. Yep.
There's something to hold on to. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that was beautiful. I just can't believe they've made us hold our breaths that long.
Yep. You're alive.
Yep. She's like, whoa. Let's go.
Now, this episode was called Crimson Sky, so...
女どもが白地の先を引っ張り出してきよったよ。夜通し騒ぐ気でいるらしい。
岩井となる気持ちは。
But you won't be.
お前も飲め。遠慮するな。あ？何か。
Oh my
shit.
god!
Okay! Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get off.
Yeah, nice. Nice.
All right.
It's happening. Yep. Let's go, Yamashige.
All right.
We're moving.
Okay. Hell yes.
Oh my god. They're like
That
making
is
sure.
Nuts.
Yeah. Exactly. Yep. Nice. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect. Right. Exactly.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
途中に潜り込んでおる。
お静かに。Listen.
Tell them to move back.
ほどきなされ。
Load.
Oh.
Got his ass.
浮かべた方が良い。
捕まる危険を冒したくありません。Outside there was a storehouse with heavy doors.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
Yeah.
See, I thought this was part of Crimson Sky.
Yeah,
you know?
no.
Oh shit! Oh. Yeah, if you can barricade yourself. Yeah, nice. Oh, they're gonna burn it?
They're going to blow it open.
Okay.
爆破されれば皆死ぬぞ。ヤブシゲ様 help me. ヤブシゲ様
You're in this too.
push this against the damn door.
Yeah.
Let it come.
No.
Nope, that's not how he does it. No, don't do it.
私は
Don't
ケ
do
チ
it.
マリコは
マリコ様 get away from the
こ
door.
たびの石堂様の卑劣な襲撃に物申します。
マリコ殿もこちらへ。
自らの命を
マリコ様
Fuck. Holy hell. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
They had me thinking she was gonna make it out of this.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
really had me.
Uh-huh.
But the idea that he would use Shinobi is actually, that's a great third plan here.
Mhm.
Of just like, yeah, I won't do it.
Okay.
All right.
That-
That's the penultimate episode.
Oh my god.
We
That
had
happened.
A double reversal in
Yeah.
that we saw Mariko's plan, in
Mhm.
that she's going to stir up things
Right.
in such a way
Yep.
that everyone in the castle will theoretically revolt, and by her death, she would bring about incredible meaning and purpose to her life.
Right.
And yet,
Mhm.
because of what happened,
Yeah.
it was almost entirely undercut.
Yeah. Well,
he's still gonna have to deal with all the noble families who will see this very clearly for what it is.
But it's not going to be with the same amount of spotlight as
Right.
Yeah, it's
incredible.
Well, and potentially more importantly, if this happens here, he's going to be doing similar things with the other noble houses.
I mean,
right?
he might not. I would say
maybe not, but
I would say in some ways the fact that they came specifically for Mariko
is them making an example of her so that way.
Yeah. And it's just hey, nobody else is going to do something as stupid as what Mariko did.
Right.
So I don't need all of you were, just going along just fine.
Right, because because the threat of violence was enough, and now I've basically shown that I wasn't bluffing.
Right. So the idea that she wasn't bluffing either. She was ready to die.
Yep.
The results will still be somewhat similar, but Ishido made the first move in the classic Toranaga way. He has basically invited war.
Right.
And so this is his way. He always was underhanded. I definitely think that Ochiba no Kata was somewhat involved in this idea.
Yes, 100%.
It was the, hey, I tried to entreat you with this double meaning, kind of summoning of Blackthorn.
So I can tell you don't do this.
Right. Because I know what's going to happen to you.
Yeah.
Do you expect me to trade effectively mine and my son's life in exchange for what? Something, some other kind of future? No. It comes right down to that. And thus, no one in this story is in some ways as willing to see the value of a life and a death more than Mariko. And that's kind of the beauty of her character, was that Hiromatsu obviously saw that at the very end. Like, he made that decision as well in the same manner as Mariko. But the idea that Mariko lived that, like, she lived that. She took the order to live all the way up until Toranaga was like, I will decide the point at when you die.
Right.
That will be it. And I will give your life meaning. Because when you die, it will be everything. It will be the ultimate act of vengeance. We will get what we want out of this. And yes, Toranaga absolutely did use her to the utmost. I love that Blackthorn, John was right. He's like, no, I know exactly what's going on. Yes, you do. But do you know her? Right. It's just like,
Yeah, this was
so powerful.
This was absolutely beautiful. I love the way in which this kind of flies in the face of everything you would expect. Because, like when you were saying before the episode that, like, oh, the person I'm really, worried for is Mariko. I'm thinking, nah, Mariko's fine. The person I'm worried for is, the more, like, killable characters, right?
Right.
Because in my mind, since they had Hiromatsu do seppuku, and it actually, like, succeeded, I'm thinking, well, there's no way they're going to have the same thing happen with Mariko in the very next episode, right? So when they're doing it, I'm like, okay, but something's going to stop it. What is it, right?
Right. Well, I was definitely in agreement with you. I didn't think she would commit seppuku. I thought that, at the very least, what she would do is something that more akin to the forcing them to kill her. Basically.
Sure, like which is what she ended up doing.
Right, which is effectively what the seppuku was basically saying, you forced me to now kill myself as an act of defiance and vengeance back at all of you for disgracing me.
And the way that they got us with the double blind. Because Hiromatsu, like, in the grander, like, point, like, structure of the story, Hiromatsu is is the show actually going to do something like this? Like, we have Toranaga's son just slip on, a wet, bit of clothing and crack his skull. But are we going to do this, right?
Right.
Oh, lo and behold, they did.
Yes.
So it's like, okay,
and
we're
going
going
to follow
there.
it up immediately in the next episode with almost the exact same thing.
Right, which almost the exact same thing. And it's like, oh, but surely that won't happen. It still has plenty of impact because we can see what it means for the characters and everything and all that stuff. And so this is also a way that you can kind of earn the fake out death of, we're going to tell you that Mariko's going to die, she's going to die, and then she doesn't, and we're going to be like, yes, thank God, okay, cool, awesome. Right, breathe. You earned this doesn't reduce tension, okay, awesome, good job.
We had them have sex, we had her, like, have closure even with the priest, we had moments of her, like, doubting and trying to, like, resolve herself within this, we had moments of her fighting back against the soldiers, we had... We had closure on every single one of her character arcs.
Telegraphs, oh, hey.
She's gonna die.
She's gonna die. And yet we're thinking, but clearly not because Hiromatsu just died in the previous.
Right.
So, well, like, so it's you set up the death so that it's not just like we're subverting expectations, but it actually truly does, like, fit and stuff, while at the same time making us think, but you're bluffing. This isn't actually going to happen,
and
right?
Then Ishido shows up and we're like, ugh.
We're like, okay, woo, all right. And then, fuck.
Oh, right. Yabushige was told, if you want to live, if you want to serve him again, you need to do something. And it's like, shit. Because we're thinking at the very least, he needs to betray Blackthorn and Mariko. But the actual context as to what that means was more whatever they've got planned, because clearly they've got a plan. Like, clearly, this is Toranaga, this reeks of Toranaga.
Right.
So I need you to, betray them. And we're thinking, like, at least I was thinking, like, oh, Gotcha. So when the crucial moment happens where they do something, like they'll do it here.
Yeah.
And so this killing of the guard was like, wait, so he's not doing it. He's letting Crimson Sky happen.
Right.
But then we see that there's Shinobi and
then they're killing people in here. It's
I'm like, wait, no,
Yeah,
this is not Crimson Sky.
Yeah,
this is
right.
The episode
like, even
title.
the episode title was lying to us.
It lied to us.
God damn it! Like and yet even when they said the whole thing of like, but you'll need to do something for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking, oh no, but this is perfect because that's going to be another situation where the way that the plot goes will end up resolving based on what Yabushige decides.
Mm-hmm.
And given that Toranaga has this whole plan and like, all that stuff, and like this, them being deceived is part of this whole thing.
Right.
Maybe this is where then, oh, hey, Yabushige ends up helping them out. But no, it's that he wanted Yabushige to turn on them. He didn't know what Ishido would necessarily have him do, but it's I gave you a rat.
Right.
And so you're going to take the opportunity because you know you can get blood. And you did.
Yeah.
You fucking idiot. You know, right? Like
the even if something were to go wrong, basically with the Mariko plan, Yabushige was effectively there to make sure it would happen.
Right.
I have words for you, Toranaga.
Mm-hmm.
You are one of the cleverest, greasiest, slimiest little schemers. The idea that he called them predictable. Like he called them like it's almost Machiavellian of like, you little marionetted puppets. You're so predictable.
And if you think about it, not only is this something that will give him an opportunity to like take over, but it even will help like control the narrative as far as he's liberating all the other regions.
Oh yeah.
I'm coming in to save you all.
Toranaga's not just thinking about, tomorrow.
He's thinking about 10 years from now.
Years from now.
Yeah.
Like
he's going to be the goddamn hero.
Well, he's going to be the winner.
Well, yes. but a whole lot of people will be calling him a big
going to
damn
be
hero. Yeah, exactly. And then it's like, wait, hang on. With stuff like this, it's like, okay, is this just the ruthless adherence to what he was, directed to do by the previous Taiko? Or is this maybe did he maybe want this to be the case? Right? We're like, I don't know. I don't know.
We have hints, we have inferences that we can make, but right now, Mariko is dead.
She might be okay.
I actually, in some ways, find this moment to be very satisfying on like a few kind of other levels, other than the expectations thing of Mariko's death and potentially not dying. But the idea that
was entirely a joke.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. But the idea that, she was murdered here. She was killed.
Right.
She stepped in front of the blast as a way to basically proclaim to everybody that this is the meaning that I was searching for, and I thank you all for this. But I had orders. I had orders for what I was, meant to do here. So it's less of a cultural, kind of more spiritual like acceptance of death, and more of a like, this is just Mariko.
This is no, I like that.
This is the Mariko that didn't basically just,
Right, this is vengeance.
This is vengeance. This isn't my self that, pretended to be basically a full Christian or what have you for the purpose of, political things here. This is the young girl. This is the young girl that lost her father.
Right.
This is the one who's taking her power back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just...
Holy shit.
Any time in narrative where a character walks willingly to their own death, and someone comes along and is like, no, I'm not going to let you do this, and then they're like, thank you, but then they intentionally still go for it anyway. There's something... There's probably only a couple times I can think of that are like ones where this even kind of thing happens.
Right, because it's a very dramatic thing to have happen, and so you need to properly sell it, right? And they did that on multiple levels, both from Mariko as an individual, but then also culturally, right? Yeah. Like, you know, we had that set up several times throughout the show, and so, or almost throughout it, and so now the fact that this happens, it's like, yep, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. And you wouldn't want to have something like this happen until the garden had been properly seeded, right? So that we can fully appreciate this, you know, as opposed to it just feeling like, wait, what the fuck?
Story really
you know?
quickly afterwards.
Sure, yeah.
With Mariko having like all these complicated emotions in this, there was a really fun moment where when she picked up the blade, I realized that in a lot of ways she's becoming like Toranaga here in this instance. She's using a false expression of her true self to continue to serve as the Eightfold Fence, as the she's revealing one of her three hearts, you know, she's not revealing all of it. But in some ways it's that faux vulnerability that allowed other people to actually see her true self in those moments, because she can't fully sequester.
Yeah, it's still something that comes from you.
It's still something that's true. It's still something that's of her.
It's just been like
her innermost
taken
self.
Through like a fractal a few times.
Yeah. Right. And I like that there were a few characters that could just tell. Like they could just tell. And that one of them being the mother of the Taiko, of Yaichio. Ochiba, yeah. Ochiba no Kata, yeah. Because that's her title. That's not her. That's not her full name. That's the.
Right. She had a different name, but you know, she fully became a different person and all that stuff.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Elevated to the station.
But I like that she kind of saw it the second, like the poem came out, like there was a chance here, and I think there's something wonderful in that Mariko tried to follow orders and also kind of break them by being like, please, like trying to reach
which orders?
Well, Toranaga's orders.
Okay.
To go die and have your death have meaning and what have you. In the act of that, she's still trying to reach her friend, her sister, basically. Like I felt like that's what this kind of was.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think it's just to communicate the resolve and that I'm going to do this, but it's also
Okay, so I think I'll give my current understanding, and then you let me know the iteration on top of that you're probably talking about. She is genuinely trying to convince Ochiba, not necessarily for personal connection, although that might be there too, but it's because my goal is to achieve an objective, and my main tools to do that are either are basically my death or threat of my death, or using the potential of that as leverage to negotiate.
Potential of that as leverage to negotiate, but also the way in which they respond to the actual threat. Like
that's all part of the negotiation. It'll rattle them, it'll unsettle them, both as individuals, but then also, you know, as a group.
Well, I call basically the negotiations as in some ways they're faux. They're not real negotiations. It's basically the thing of, I don't really care what you negotiate. I'm going to play this all the way to the point. This was no bluff, you know.
Oh, no, right. And I don't mean it as if it was a bluff, because, you know, clearly it wasn't. But the if somehow all of this stuff had worked,
yes,
and you know, Toranaga was able to get what he wanted in that they left and all that stuff, then he would still win in that regard.
He would still win, yeah.
Because then when Crimson Sky comes in, awesome. No one has any hostages. You know, if Ishido reveals his hand a bit, the other regions are able to choose more freely what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You know, but that was very unlikely, and so of course it ends like this. You know.
Right. So I thought that what was also being done was that, do you realize that regardless of the way that you respond to me, Toranaga's coming, and unless you work with me here, unless you see what I'm doing here and do this, you and your son will die. Or at the very least, you will lose your son forever. like you will die, and or this
at the very least,
Toranaga's going to win.
Only a fool wishes for war. So like,
right.
Let's keep that, like, especially when
as the
Ochiba
two that have been thrown into the war situation from outside forces with their fathers and
right.
stuff. She's trying to say, take the power that you have right now, use it so that war does not
right.
come for your family again.
Because let's be real, we both know that. Well, you might have a different perspective because
yes.
of Toranaga,
yes.
but for all intensive purposes, we both know that the whole warmongering thing of Toranaga is kind of bullshit unless he's got some crazy, eightfold fence stuff going on, which he does, but maybe not quite that. It's something that Ishido has been using in order to consolidate power, right? And so, is that really what you want?
Right. Well, Toranaga has ambitions. It'd be stupid to claim he doesn't. The difference is whether or not you would call him a murderous, warmongering, person who's seeking all this death explicitly. That's getting kind of lost in the weeds of the point there, and that's what, like you're saying, they're using that narrative to try and basically consolidate power for Ishido.
Right.
But the end result will be Toranaga will be Shogun. Like you are headed into a world where he is going to take power, and if he has power, the people that tried to stop that and end up, holding everybody here, you need to know this doesn't go well for you if Toranaga wins.
Well,
and I do care about you, so
a little slight pushback on that, but also you might be like implying this. Mm-hmm. So, Toranaga winning not going well for her, that only is the case if it's truly like a hostile takeover type situation, right? And then you butcher the previous heir, all that stuff, right? As opposed to if it's done within the ritual of I am the protector and you guys are all corrupt, then he's maybe the sole regent or something like that, but it's still okay, your son's the heir, and
sole regent is just what basically Shogun would be. That
well, no, right, but if it's still being done within the mask of basically legitimacy,
right?
Then unless that mask is then thrown off, that's fine. Your son will still be heir, and he'll get to do his thing of
sure,
being in power for the rest of his days.
I'm just saying that you're headed for war where people in the castle will be fighting other people attacking the castle. Right. You are a woman with no way to defend yourself and a child with no way to defend themselves.
In the castle.
Chaos happens.
Right.
You need to know that this path that we're going on, that I want to have happen, you can't stop me.
Right.
But you can save yourself. You do have power. You do have agency. Are you also trapped here?
Right.
Are you also a hostage here?
Mm-hmm.
Take and use my death at the very least to save yourself. Like I think at the very least that was part of Mariko's entreatment there by being like
the terms she
clearly
was
by
laying
the
out.
way, Anjin-sama, this is a ruse so we can talk.
Yeah.
Which she picked up because of the poetry. Like hey, I'm trying to reach you as the young sister effectively I never had from that time way back when. Is that person still there? Can I still speak with her? And
yeah.
And Mariko doing a horrible poetry thing was kind of the clue of like, wait, your poetry is goated. Why would you do something so bad?
Well, not just that, but it's specifically harkening back to the season when she lost her father.
Right,
So it's that's where I'm coming from. That's the time that I am living in, and I have been living in since then.
That's where my power comes from right now.
So Ochiba, in no uncertain terms, who it is you're dealing with.
Right. Yeah.
And yet Ochiba's like, but could I persuade you to not? It's like, nope.
Is there a world where we both just maintain the status quo that we've got right here? Because, Mariko, I did it. I won this battle of, being a woman in this culture where I'm now in a very good position right now.
And that was the thing that I felt like Mariko was kind of reaching out for of the you think that your power is dependent on the fact that you're basically with Ishido, because that's kind of what their engagement felt like it represented.
Sure.
Of Ochiba basically making, like, looking at the situation, making a calculation, and being like, you know what, it's a more sure thing, or it's better for me if I align myself with Ishido rather than trying to do something entirely on my own.
Right.
And so then that's where she then is does not feel she is able to back down or sway Ishido or anything like that.
She's made this bed, yeah.
Right, because she's made the bed and now she's going to lie in it. You know, she came to that decision for her own reasons and stuff.
And her son, yeah.
Well, right, but like both eyes open and aware of the situation.
Yes. She didn't make that under duress.
Right, this
in
is
the explicit sense. Yes.
This isn't. While this is definitely inconvenient and something that she does not want to happen, that is not. It is not such fundamentally new information that it changes the equation that led her to this decision.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
I just.
Yeah.
I got bamboozled.
Yeah.
I got bamboozled hard, and I genuinely thought that. Mariko was going to die here, and I just seeing that Blackthorn was like, I will be your second. I'll do this. I was like, that's it. This is perfect. This is cinema. This is
it's torture and beauty, and
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
I could gush about that.
Yep.
But the fact that they didn't do that,
right, and they were able to have their happy night together before. Oh yeah, no, it's all fucked.
Yeah,
right. Like that's. It's like the creators are like lowering us into the hot boiling oil like they're about to cook
it's
a
a
meal.
Book, Jacob.
No, right.
This is an adaptation.
No, yeah. Well, that's also why I say creators, because then it's that also works for the original material.
Sure.
But they're like lowering us into the deep fryer, and they're like, I'm gonna put you in the deep fryer. I'm gonna put you in the deep fryer, and it's like, oh yeah. But you're kidding, right? Sure, think whatever you need to tell yourself. Whatever you need to tell yourself. Yeah. And then as soon as we hit the oil, surprised Pikachu face, we're like, wait, how could you have done this? Like,
you were just lowering us in so slowly that we thought we stopped.
That we thought for sure there was going to be something else that would happen that would
Right. So now the big galaxy brain amazing Toranaga setup is that he knew that then when he sets up his stuff, Yabushige would turn on Ishido again. And Yabushige is now the perfect plant inside of the castle.
I mean, I don't think, unless, okay, Yabushige has now, like, I don't think
no one should know of his betrayal.
Oh no, totally.
No one would be able to tell.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's why I'm saying it's actually going to be that he's now going to do something awesome in episode 10.
Maybe he might.
Yeah.
But I think even if that does happen at the end of it, in the same way that Toranaga knew that Yabushige was like fucking around, he's gonna be like, so Mariko died. Yeah. The shinobi got into the place. Oh, that really sucks. Yeah. So would you like to kill yourself or would you like to be executed? Right?
Again,
you don't need to be like that bright to figure out what happened, my guy. So, yeah.
I mean, you do it like a couple days later. You do it
right after the whole situation here is resolved and Toranaga's won. Yeah.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were talking about with Ishido.
Oh.
I think you're talking about Ishido is like, okay, good. Now, do you want me to execute you, or
would
you have to kill yourself?
Oh, no. I wasn't even thinking about that. Like, maybe I could see Ishido definitely doing that because, like, obviously you can't trust Yabushige. Like he turned on the one master.
Well, Yabushige in a fun way. I kind of want to see his whole death obsession thing come back in a cool way, and in a lot of ways, he needs to do something fun.
Yeah.
In order for that to make sense to have happen.
That's a good point. Yabushige was really freaking out in the place, and granted, that might have been part of his act of like, oh no, like, oh, what's going to happen? We're all going to die. Of course, he wasn't planning to die from this happening, but you just saw someone walk into their death, and like, you should have had the biggest boner right there. Like, he might have.
Do you know how when they sit like that, it's the perfect way that all boners are immediately concealed? You're literally like dick pointed down. His boner would have been like grinding against between the tatami legs, mats.
Yeah. But I'm so excited
All
for
blood
next
flow
episode.
is cut off at the below the waist anyways, so it probably is impossible for him to get aroused.
This is gonna be wild.
I'm very excited for an epic finale.
Yeah.
It's really now Blackthorn's crazy brain. What is he got cooking up in his head here?
Given that Mariko died, I'm like, oh yeah.
And the end of the episode in the middle of the actual like entrance of the
You're right.
warehouse.
Which also, if the explosion was going to kill them all, I'm sorry, Mariko, you're not thick enough to actually protect them from the explosion.
No, you're right.
Like,
She's
yeah.
not that caked up. But also the explosion wasn't actually going to kill them all. It's that
then everybody gets in and you're
Everybody
dead.
gets in,
You could have easily like ducked behind that big box that you were trying to push in front of the door.
Right.
But
they're gonna be like, oh shit, Mariko's dead. Cool, job's done.
Blackthorn and Yabushige, they're fucked. Like
you think they're gonna get?
I think they're gonna die. I think given that Mariko died, right?
No, I think that if Mariko's dead, then it's more the thing of like you throw them at the feet of Ishido. Like, how would you like to handle them?
I'm not necessarily talking about from the standpoint of the motivations of the characters. I'm just thinking from the standpoint of like, Mariko was the one that's not going to die in my mind.
Oh,
and she's dead, and they made a whole big deal about it. So I'm like, yeah, Blackthorn.
No.
Yabushige, I hope he survives to scrap around longer.
You're not seeing the sauce the same way. They've put some fun ingredients into this sauce here. There's a good mixture.
I mean,
Toranaga and Blackthorn are going to live to the end of this series, and it's gonna be juicy. It's gonna be juicy. I don't put Yabushige in the same.
He's gonna be real fun to watch the whole way.
Right.
He's going to scrap and fight and bite and scratch. And,
I think he's going to have his death obsession moment at the point of his own death, where he's going to be like, fuck, yeah, this is it?
The best boner of my life.
Well, just like bleeding out and just being like, it's all so clear.
When he's about to do seppuku and he's like, I want you to be my second, but make sure you aim high because I don't want you to cut off the head of my dick. Like...
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the doobly-doos over here. You can get full-length timer access there, and any level support there gets you access to our Discord, where you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about other shows in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel right up there. So, yeah, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.